a steady point in the ever-flowing river, an island respite where the weary may rest before braving the current again. There is no need to be concerned. I do not intend to pry into anyone's fate. For now, I wish only to discern what course my own stream may take when we set forth again. The cursed blood in your veins has lured in the shadows, and the fate you face has arrived as it must.
Adele, what were those things?
Bon sang! Look outside! What's happening here? It can't be real.
You mean we're in some kind of dream? That all this is false?
Whatever it is, we'll soon find out. Par le feu est purifié.
I remember. Adele, you must destroy it.
Celia! The French blue? But how? If Celia's in danger, I have to find her. Please guide me, Madame Boaniche.
Better wages! Hey, vacations!
I see her, swallowed by the city. If you go to her, the shadow of death will follow, close behind.
Beryl Boaniche, you foresaw all this, didn't you?
The river of fate is beyond our control. Yet, there are those who attempt to steer its course. Prove it to me, Adele. To see where this river flows. That is why I witness your story.
Must we really sit here, Adele? I have had quite enough. Strikes and traffic everywhere. Ah, bon oui. This isn't Versailles, madame. The streets in Le Marais are always a tight squeeze. Besides, we're almost there. I believe the salon should be right above us, in one of these buildings. The traffic might thin once we're near Place des Vosges. The streets were never the problem, ma chère. Perhaps you prefer a client that lets you drive on the Boulevard de Saint-Germain-des-Prés instead? Now, did you bring what I asked? Voilà, it survived all the bumps.
I know what you'll say, Madame Felicienne, but I must ask again.
Do we really need to carry these pastries around with us? Not at all, provided you ensure there's always a La Durée around the corner.
If only that were in my power, Madame. Oh look, we're here! And with time to spare. Great, no need to rush. I'll be sure to make some adjustments before tomorrow. Maybe stop by the Champs-Élysées and get those macarons you like before picking you up?
That would do nicely. Now, shall we go in? You worked hard to find that shortcut. Let's not squander our timeliness.
See? Just like I said from the start. Je connais Paris comme ma poche.
Thou art the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Forever. Amen. Before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. At my right hand, Michael. At my left hand, Oriel. Before me flames the pentagram. Behind me shines the six-rayed star. Shown to me, this I see. The whirlwind in the north, the giant cloud, and the blazing flames. Through the stifling cloud comes light, a piercing flame, a manifestation of divine wisdom.
And what, madame? What do you see? Do you...
4 angels have answered, and 4 aids given, so that I may glimpse the secrets of the archive of imagery. Your husband is nowhere to be seen. Yet, his shadow lingers still in the house.
Yes! Yes! How did you know that? Sometimes I feel his presence. I see him in that khaki coat. Madame, s'il vous plaît. What's happened to him? How do I bring him home?
Poor woman. Sounds like her husband's gone missing. Just one of who knows how many others that have lost someone lately. You know, my friend in the police told me there hasn't been any progress on these cases. If only it were as easy as all this. What do you think she'll tell her?
That it's a curse, a demonic possession, or some such nonsense. That's the usual prattle anyway.
He is bound by a curse, held fast in the claws of a monstrosity. A beast born of no mortal womb. A foul creature of darkness, nurtured by the shadows that cloak this city. The old order has been shattered, yet there has been nothing to take its place. We are without shelter, and the beasts are circling, sniffing, coveting our troubled souls. They have awakened from their centuries-long slumber, bringing torment upon us. We have called them forth. We have set loose this horror, the beasts of Gévaudan!
So that's what those rumblings were. The shadows have returned.
Maybe that's what happened to my missing workers.
Ah, bravo, madame. It's a curse, just as you said. The same old rubbish. If curses were half as powerful as people think, my family and I would have been snuffed out long ago.
Spare me the morbid talk, would you? How would I ever get around without my driver?
I cannot expel the beast. It is beyond my power. But I do have some means to sap its strength. Our world mirrors the one above, bound in its reflection. All things find their place in the great chain of being. Sometimes, powers may be drawn from those higher along the chain. From Saturn, I ask for knowledge and insight, and with its power, I offer you this pendulum. Keep it close, and your husband will find his way home.
Merci. Merci, madame. There are no words.
I was hoping to hear some insights on arcane study, or at least some decent gossip. Had I known it was just some poseur selling tired old charms, I wouldn't have bothered.
There are still plenty of places in Paris worth a visit. If you're in the mood for fashion, there's the Galerie Lafayette Haussmann. Or for antiques and curiosities, we might try Le Marché aux Puces de Saint-Ouen. Something to take your mind off this, performance. Perhaps next time we could go with Mai.
Your hours are paid for. You'll take me wherever I like.
Ça va. As you say, madame. I shouldn't overstep.
These cheap stunts are just a harmless little diversion. Besides, I believe I'm not the only one who's taken an interest.
How have you been finding Dogme et Rituel de la Haute Magie?
Ah! How did you know about that? I'm just reading it for fun.
Fun, is it? And what about those red squiggles you've circled around every entry about generational curses?
How on? Did you go through my things? Oh, come on, tell me!
Madame, please, stay just a moment longer. I see clouds and chains around you. The bonds of one led astray, shackled by fixation. I might offer some clarity. Come closer so that I may see you better.
Felicienne, I think she's talking to you.
I'm speaking to you, madame. No need to look about. Please come forward.
Me?
Yes, you, Adele. Well, don't just stand there. Go on. Show her what's what.
Bien. Forgive me, madame, but I have no interest in divination. And I didn't come here for any advice, either. Frankly, I find it difficult to watch you take advantage of all these people. Excellent clarity. Smooth to the touch. A fine crystal at first glance. But there's something else. The evenness of its hue and that flawless sheen. Nothing is ever this perfect.
Whatever do you mean?
But let's put it through a little test, shall we? Par le feu est purifié. Bravo, feu.
What have you done to my crystal?
Please, allow me to explain. My name is Adele Tavernier. Have you heard of us before? Les Taverniers? Famed jewel hunters? The arcane skill I just used has been performed by my family for generations. We've recovered and examined all manner of treasures, including the Bourbon's own French blue. Fire holds a certain power to reveal the true nature of what it touches. Through fire, we discern falsehood from truth. Sadly, Madame, your crystal failed the test. It holds no wisdom of Saturn, nor any power from the so-called chain of being. But luckily, we exposed it before the coin left your hand. N'est-ce pas?
This...
And you, Madame, have given a lovely performance, I have to say. It's almost a shame to bring it to an end. Ah, if only you hadn't tried to deceive your client with that fake crystal. Things might have gone quite differently, no? My arcane skill would have spoken volumes about your integrity.
This is close enough. Close enough for me to clearly see the shadow upon you.
Pardon?
A Tavernier girl, the youngest and brightest, brimming with vitality. The fated one has stepped onto her path. Twice will she collide with destiny. Once risen, once descended. For a fate left vacant now shall be fulfilled.
You...
The call must be answered. Walk with the wise, but beware their words. Beware the gaping abyss of death. What lies below shall reflect what lies above. One shall ascend, but all must be paid. All must return. All must restore. Monster. Beast.
Need help! Someone! Fetch a doctor! Madame, can you hear me?
Why can't she breathe?
Madame, are we in danger? Wait. Is she smiling?
Please, follow the officer outside and leave your contact details before you go.
I doubt I'll get any sleep tonight after that sight.
I told you we shouldn't have come. Nothing good ever comes of fortune-telling.
What could explain all that? Hysteria? A disease, perhaps? It's possible. You know, Fabio and Franco told me their neighbors started ranting about fighting alongside Cardinal Richelieu. Next thing you know, the man's leapt out the window riding a broom. Still in the hospital, I hear.
But remember what she said earlier? Maybe what she saw was her own killer.
You mean the beasts of Gévaudan?
Monsieur Dom? We will begin our investigation immediately. In the meantime, we ask that you not spread any rumors. There's no cause for panic as of now.
This isn't going to get pinned on me, is it? I didn't even touch her. You'll testify for me, won't you, Felicien? Felicien?
Our so-called prophet failed to see her own demise. Well, if this isn't an interesting twist.
What are you doing? Get over here before they scold you for disturbing a crime scene.
Not these beasts of Gévaudan again.
Again? What do you mean, Benjamin?
It's just a rumor, and a wild one at that. Yet somehow it's spread to every corner of Paris. There have been a number of sightings of these so-called beasts. But by the time we arrive at the scene, there isn't so much as a trace left of them. Not even a hair. The whole world's gone mad. Street crime is on the rise. And the last case we asked you for help with identification on... well, that was completely... as if we don't have enough to deal with. Half the city's on strike, and every day there's some new trouble, whether from the factories or out on the streets. I envy you, Adele. How simple it must be to sit behind the wheel all day and show visitors around.
Oh, well... it comes with its own set of problems.
Knew you'd say that. Allons-y. There are some questions we need you to answer. You know how these things go. I trust you know this is strictly procedure. You were the person closest to the victim at the time of death. So please, Adele, answer with care.
Allez-y. Ask away, officer.
Blue lips, dilated pupils, clenched fists, and a stiffened spine. The coroner will have his say, I'm sure, but it looks like extreme shock to me.
Extreme shock? But...
what were the circumstances of the event? Anything unusual?
the madame offered to read my fate, but halfway through she started acting strange, staring at me and mumbling things. She said something about a beast and then collapsed to the floor.
So she was reading your fortune, saw a beast of Gévaudan, and it... what? Scared her to death?
It sounds ridiculous, I know, Benjamin. But it's what I saw.
D'accord. Thanks for your help, Adele. I suppose it's about time we tied all these cases concerning the beast together. But it's strange, no? How could creatures from a folktale more than a century old be doing all this here and now? This has to be more than a passing fad. Paris, hell, the entire country, has been gripped by all sorts of rumors. The streets are growing more volatile by the day.
You're right. There are always people who will try to take advantage of these situations. Like this poor fortune teller. I bet she heard some tales about my family and thought she could scam me with a sensational prophecy about my not-so-rosy fate.
Doomed to die on a quest for hidden jewels. Seems the Madame didn't know that you're the furthest thing from a treasure hunter. It's hardly a secret that the Taverny have a habit of meeting an unfortunate end.
Far from it. Which is why I didn't believe her for a moment. The Tavernier curse? Please. It's just a story made up to dramatize the legends of my ancestors. From my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, who died after bringing the French blue from India, down to my great-grandfather, who died chasing jewelry stolen from France during the Revolution. Call it a curse if you like, a mystical power, fate, coincidence, whatever the words. The plain and dull truth is that hunting jewels is a dangerous line of work, no?
That it is. While we're on the topic, how are your parents doing? I recall you said they were still in the family business.
Out on some quest again. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to where they are now. They move around so often. But they have sent letters. Living life to the fullest, as far as I can tell.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I should envy them instead. Traveling the world like that, much better than being stuck in a police station. And you? Don't you ever think of joining them on the hunt?
My parents and I are different, to say the least. I don't share their obsession with shiny stones. A simple, comfortable life. That's all I want. No glittering ambitions, no fancy things. Just a job that pays the bills, fills my belly, and lets me get a good night's sleep at the end of the day. Why anyone would want to think so hard every day is beyond me. In fact, this job was the first thing I saw when I opened the advertisements page. Why not? I thought. Suits me better than treasure seeking ever will.
I would expect nothing less. Très bien. I believe we have all we need from you. Please, don't worry, Adele. I see neither motive nor means for you to do her harm. You're all clear. But we'll get in touch if we need anything else. Oh, forgive me. Another question. Was there anything else that seemed suspicious? Anything that stood out to you?
No, nothing really. Oh, wait. There was a woman. I don't know if she's involved, but there was something odd about her. It happened so fast, but still, while everyone else was too stunned to do anything, she sat there and smiled.
She smiled. Do you recall what this woman looked like? That's Madame Beryl Boaniche. Couldn't be anyone else. On the Crystal Parlor on Rue de la Paix. She's a diviner too. She's the one who reported the case to us. Our officers have already spoken with her.
She reported the case?
The Tavernier curse. Every member of your family is destined to hunt endlessly for treasure until they meet their end. Pass through blood relation, usually to the relative closest to them. You don't believe in this so-called curse, do you, Miss Tavernier? Or should I call you Broom?
Given how things have turned out, it isn't as easy as a yes or no. Don't you think? But say it is true. Then what of it? We're all going to die, no? One day I'll die searching for treasure. But before then, I'll live as I see fit. I don't plan on wasting away my days in fear. The ending may be written, but that doesn't mean I want to follow the story word for word. That's what I told Sisi as we were driving to her place. And now, looking back, maybe that's when it all began. So good. This gratin is the best. How'd you get so much flavor out of a simple potato?
You like it then? It's just ordinary home cooking, really. Maybe it's finally time you started doing it yourself.
Well, Papa didn't exactly teach me much in the art. He'd just pop open a tin can and say, "Be grateful. When you're in the jungle, this is a luxury." But he never took me to the jungle. He never even let me leave Paris. I still haven't been anywhere.
You can only blame yourself, Adam. You were the one adamant about not becoming a hunter.
Of course! Because I don't want my life planned out like a stage play. And don't pretend you didn't have a part in this. You're the one who picked the page number in the advertisements.
Sharp as ever. Since we're on the subject, how is work going? Any interesting fairs lately?
There was one thing. Not sure if I would call it interesting, though. Peculiar, perhaps? I was at a diviner's salon, and the host... I don't know, I think she was trying to scam me. She started rambling about all these strange things that would happen. Things that sounded a lot like the Tavernier curse. And then she... well... she died.
Died?
Then the police came, and I suppose the case is still under investigation. Anyway, you know what I think of those diviners. They're not exactly people you should take seriously.
Then why were you there?
Not by choice, that's for certain. One of my clients was interested, Madame Felicienne. She always gets these sudden whims and insists on having everything done just as she pleases. I wouldn't have crashed my car if she hadn't... Bah, forget it. How's university life?
She's a long-term client, then? Can't say you've mentioned her before. Or maybe I've been spending too much time on campus, n'est-ce pas?
What do you think? I swear, this little one might forget you completely if you spend any more time hidden away in your books.
Oh, I know better than that. This sweet little thing was summoned by your family's incantation. As long as you remember, he remembers. Such a fascinating creature, the tutelary. He sees every corner of your psyche, memory and sensation, even your unconscious thoughts.
Here comes Cici with another one of her academic lectures. Is this what you're studying these days?
Yes. Professor Rozo has found new inspiration in a Swiss psychologist's theories. He's pushing for some new breakthrough. The whole research team's working on it. We've already seen some early progress.
That, collecting brain thing?
Collective unconscious.
D'accord. I won't forget it again.
Says the one who invents a new name for it every time. But it's even more complex than you think, Adele, and very important. It may even help us make Paris a better city. Imagine the minds of people like islands, each floating on their own. And the collective unconscious as the water that links them all. This is Jung's idea of the collective unconscious, a psychic space shared by all of humanity. Human aggression, whether it be war, class conflict, or tensions between humans and arcanists, has always been a constant. It's like the tides affecting the shared ocean between us. We build on our islands, but inevitably the tide will reclaim them.
Maybe this guy's onto something. We're all fighting for our place in these troubled times. But I don't understand what's unconscious about it. Are you saying that deep down we're all war-hungry maniacs?
Certainly not. But we are all under the influence of this collective mind. That's why the same conflicts happen again and again. In all times, in all places, and to all people. We can't force back the tide, but what if we found a new way to change the ocean itself? Fill it with a new nature, one of peace and equality. Even one tiny drop of new thought could make a world of difference. What we're trying to do is find some way to practically influence the collective unconscious, to create real and lasting change for everyone. I believe, truly I believe, it could do more to save us than any law or reform ever could.
So you want to control everyone's minds?
What? No. We still want people to think for themselves. We just want to change how they think. If we can plant a more hopeful vision into the collective unconscious, we could sow the seeds for a better future for all. Like how Victor Hugo wrote his dreams into his books, and they reached every reader in France. Only we're doing it in a more controlled, systematic way than simply telling stories.
What about Vincent? He seems the furthest thing from control, loyalty to l'Empereur aside. Are you sure this research is safe?
Truthfully, I wouldn't say it's entirely without risk. The collective unconscious is a sea of primordial images formed into cultural motifs and symbols. The more popular that symbol is, or the more often a theme occurs across cultures, the more powerful it's said to be in our collective unconscious. Take Napoleon, our conquering hero king and cultural symbol. Vincent? Well, he's always admired him, so perhaps that made him more susceptible. We're working in the mind, so it's understandable that there might be some unforeseen effects. I fear Vincent may not be the last to suffer like this until we find a safer way to proceed.
Popular symbols, recurring themes, mental distress.
They have awakened from their centuries-long slumber, bringing torment upon us. We have called them forth. We have set loose this horror.
Like the beasts of Gévaudan?
That old legend. But why would the beasts of Gévaudan be... Wait, you might actually be onto something. As the rumors about the beasts have spread, it has gained a new identity in our collective unconsciousness, planting the seeds of terror inside just about everyone. Formidable! Merci, Adele. You truly are my very own academic muse. I must take another visit to the Danse Macabre mural. It may play a part in all of this. I'll buy you one of those good luck necklaces when I publish my paper.
Then you'd better make sure it's chic. I'll want to wear it every day. So, what comes next?
It's only a thought for now. One I must keep to myself. But you'll be the first to know when it's confirmed. I swear, you, and indeed the whole world, will be shocked. You know, and please don't laugh. Sometimes I feel like an adventurer too, hunting for hidden treasures with my pen and paper. I suppose what I do isn't all too different from your parents after all. Je m'excuse, Adele. That was inconsiderate of me. I got carried away.
You can find better role models than my parents, Leah. I got another letter from them the other day. C'est toujours pareil. A mind sure to bring amazing profits and something about a mural.
So you do read their letters. They sound exciting, don't you think? You know how much I love adventure stories.
That you do. Sometimes I think you're more of a tavernier than I'll ever be.
I suppose I have always thought of you as a sister. Anyway, enough about that. Where are you taking your client tomorrow?
To Rue de la Paix. There's a crystal parlor we're going to visit.
Because of what that diviner told you? You must be the master of your own will, Adele. Don't let your subconscious make all the decisions.
Whatever you say, Madame Professeur.
I mean it. So many things in life are stirred up from the depths of our minds.
Si, dis-moi. Tu crois vraiment au destin? Si? Celia? Bon. Bonne nuit, chère amie. Que demain nous porte chance à toutes les deux.
following day that you paid a visit to Beril Boanish's Parlor of Crystals?
Correct.
And there, you have another, what did you call it? Unusual divination.
Beryl Poinish had foreseen my visit long before I arrived. Just as she had foreseen all that came afterward.
What did you know about Manus Vindicte at that time?
Only that it was some kind of secret society that believed arcanists are superior to ordinary humans.
That's just the surface. They're responsible for so much more. Fueling conflicts, inciting wars, manipulating minds. If there's an opportunity to bring chaos, they take it. Their power extends to all corners of the world in almost every time period, including yours. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Nasifal, and what remains of the Rosenkreuzer. Even Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud were associated with them, whether knowingly or not. And it looks like you got caught up with them too. You must have encountered them in Paris. Mr. Vernier, what you say next is critical. From this moment on, everything you say will be monitored by a lie detector. Do you consent?
I do. You seem confident I've encountered them, but I really have no clue how I would have any connection with them.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. This is your drawing of the diamond necklace you saw in your dream, correct?
Yes.
You identified it as the French blue, correct?
I did.
The French blue, said to be the most beautiful blue diamond ever. It seems whoever it ends up with meets a horrific end. First, Louis XIV suffered defeats in his final years. His son was taken by smallpox and France fell into financial ruin. Then Madame de Montespan, Nicolas Foucault, Catherine the Great, George IV of England, and Thomas Home. I'm sure you're familiar, Miss Tavernier. After all, if it weren't for your ancestors, the diamond would never have come to France in the first place.
That's true. I grew up hearing all those stories.
Then you must also know that it's impossible for you to be in its possession.
Of course, monsieur. The French blue was recut more than 100 years ago. The biggest piece became the Hope Diamond. I doubt it retains even half its former glamour. But believe me, at that moment, it was the only conclusion I could reach. That diamond in my hand could only be the French blue.
You have spent 3 hours studying that diamond, Adele.
It's
real.
Whatever do you mean?
No sign of forgery. Weighs around 60, 70, let's say 67 carats. And it matches the picture in my family's archives. But how? Is the Hope Diamond a fake? Has the true French blue always been in the hands of the Taverniers? C'est impossible. None of it makes any sense. None at all. Madame Boaniche, what is the meaning of this? Are you playing tricks on me? Am I seeing illusions because of that cleansing ritual? If you insist I arrived with it, then I'm taking it back home.
Adele, I run a crystal parlor. I neither sell nor possess any such diamonds. I am just as certain as you that I am not its owner.
This diamond, this French blue, it doesn't exist. It cannot exist.
And yet here it is before you. It has passed every test.
I don't understand. Celia gave this to me in my dream. How could it be here, in reality? How does something from a dream become real?
Dreams often reveal truths greater than our senses allow us to see. The material world is a result of contraction, shattering, and reconfiguration of Numa on its descent through 4 primary spiritual worlds. Everything we see is a mere manifestation of its true form. If destroyed in this world, it will yet persist in the spiritual world. So long as the idea of it remains, it may return to the world of matter through an emanation of Numa. Perhaps this diamond in your hand is the idea of it, manifested for a second time.
But how? All I did was see it in a dream. So if this dream made the diamond real, why only it? Why not my friend Celia? She was there too. Damn it all. It's like I'm trapped in a dream where you just know something awful is about to happen. Oh, this is giving me a terrible feeling. I need to find Celia. The things she said in that dream. I have to speak to her before I do anything else. She be at the campus now? Or still in the field? Maybe I should wait for her at her place. Madame Vanish, you couldn't do a divination to tell me where Celia is now, could you? This diamond came from her, so you can trace it back to her, right?
I am afraid not. Though it may be a fine material for divination, it will not provide the vision you seek. If we are to find your friend, we require an item she has often used, or something dear to her.
No problem. I just need to pick something up from her place. Please, madame, would you wait here for me? I'll be back in 30 minutes at most.
I am sorry, Adele, but I must close the party now.
Then
But I am willing to take a little detour on my way home, if I can be of help.
Thank you. I mean, sorry for taking up your evening. Yes, how much do I owe you for the divination?
Think nothing of it. As I said, the door was opened just for you. Fate will see to the payment when the time is right.
Wait, so Fate is the one paying you, not the client? So what, you work for Fate?
I work for Fate. I have never heard anyone put it quite like that. Alanti, let us see what your friend, and my employer, has in store for us.
Celia? It's Adele. Are you up? I thought not. I live right across the hall. There must be something of hers in there. Come on, Cece, you must have left something here.
This is her, is it not? very close. Almost like sisters, actually. My parents were always traveling, so her family often took care of me, making dinners, that sort of thing. Looks like the fire type, doesn't she? But she's hugely ambitious underneath it all. She's certainly set her sights higher than I ever have. Ah, come on now. I don't need them. They're all over the place. But now... Aha! We missed you! Madame Varnish? Interesting. Yes, they would do nicely. It is little wonder Celia came to be like turning into you, with your own so often away. Right, not that I mind really. They've hardly been around since I was little. I see. Shall we begin? Let us find this chosen family of yours. I see her, swallowed by the city, sinking beneath the ground, in a relic of the Great Plague, in the world below, dancing with the dead. Swallowed? Beneath the ground? Could it be the catacombs? Oh, of course! The Danse Macabre she talked about! It's there! She must have gone to see the mural. Ah, Celia, you never pick the easy places, do you? You had me worried, madame, the way you said it. It sounded almost like she'd passed on to the other side. I see you there too, Adele. And the shadow of death follows close behind. Ha! It's hardly the first time I've been warned about the shadow of death, is it? There's no way I'm leaving Celia there by herself after what you've said. Your vision may be right, but still, I'll make my own decision. Refined form of matter. In a dream, we tread in the spiritual world above, and that's when we shape it, just as we do our material world. Then, is it possible for a diviner such as yourself to decide what I dream? I did not interfere with your dream, Adele. But, if your concerns are too great, you do not need to accept my readings. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm still trying to make sense of all this. A dream turned into reality, and I've met two diviners in the past couple of days, and one of them is dead. I felt I had to ask. I understand. I would feel much the same were I in your position. Thank you. I should take you home, madame. I know a shortcut. Alicia? You're just getting better and better, aren't you? Leaving me waiting once again. What's your excuse this time? Where have you been? There are strikes going on all over the place, Lucien. You've got to stop sneaking off and roaming around by yourself. Hold on. Where did you get that necklace? Not anymore. Who are you to lecture me? You're the one who left me alone in this car. That necklace! Celia gave it to me. How did you get it? Celia gave it to you, did she? Are you mad? This is a priceless national treasure, ma chère. Not a friendship bracelet. I say this to you for the last time, and I shall not repeat it again. This is mine, and always has been mine. The finest of all treasures I collected on my many adventures. It's a relic of a more beautiful era, shattered and distorted, along with the vision of the Baroque family, my family. This jewel is mine, do you hear? Mine, mine, mine. What are you talking about? There's something wrong with that. You are still worrying about Felicien, is that so? Well, nothing more. Turns out she's been waiting for me in the car. And, Felicien, what do you mean it's yours? Felicien? But, my dear, there is no one in your car. You have been arguing with an empty seat since you opened the door. How? the river net. Attends, suffisant. Atteindre la fin.
Experience all of this over and over again.
From la serie de dessin, a little stirred.
It is truly magical.
Pray, walk in the river net.
You will experience all of this over and over again. Nothing but sound off it.
Secret video. Corrige dans le flot, il suffirait.
In a repeating cycle.
Non! Sia! My head hurts. Madame, Wanish,
Feeling better? Take a breath. Rest a moment. We are here with you now.
we? Stay away from him, Madame Wanish. He's the one behind all this.
What?
Saya told me everything. She saw you turn Vincent into a monster.
Oh, my dear girl, when we get you back to the surface, we must get you some immediate mental care. You've been pacing around in circles, talking to yourself, laughing and crying for who knows what reason. And now, just as I thought Madame Bronish had managed to calm you down, you start spouting this nonsense.
Enough with your lies. You can't fool me. If you know what's good for you, you confess all your evil plots and come with me to the police. Wait, isn't that... That mark? It's the one I made earlier. It's exactly how I made it. But I followed Sia. We went so far. How could I be back where I started?
Aren't you listening? All you've done is pace in circles and mutter to yourself. And now this rubbish about Sia. For pity's sake, girl, look around. She's not here. Ask Madame Bronish if you must.
But I saw her with my own eyes. Felician stabbed her. It was real. It was true. She was dying in my arms. Her blood was on my face, my hands. How could this be? This must be another one of his deceptions. You have to believe me. Can't you use your divination to see the truth? Please, madame. You have to help Saya. She's dying somewhere.
It seems this curse still shadows over you. What you saw were simply illusions. Rest assured, I will do what I can to help you through this.
Illusions? So, even you think I... But there's no mistaking it. I saw Saya and Felician and the diamond. Felician has it. Saya told me it has to be destroyed. Or else...
The diamond? You mean the one strung around your neck?
Huh? Impossible. Felician took it from me. But how can it be here again? No! This is absurd! Tia was right. This wicked imitation must be destroyed. It must be destroyed now. Come, Pfeffer. Huh? What's wrong, Pfeffer? Destroy the diamond.
Pfeffer?
What's going on?
search for treasure? Who was it who asked me to destroy it anyway? Oh, it must have been Celia. But Celia, she gave the diamond. To me. Ha, ha, it's mine!
Please, mademoiselle, you seem to have been through a lot. You need some rest. Perhaps some fresh air might ease your symptoms. Come, I'll lead the way back to the surface. My colleagues and I have a reservation at a restaurant nearby. Please, join us for dinner.
I think you're right, Professor. I need some fresh air. this place. Let's not just run the river through the city. We're not afraid of you. Wonderful stream. The tremors of fate. The overflow of the city. I don't get it. Get out of here. That blood even has helped wake up an old factory man.
Liberté! Égalité! Fraternité! Deliver what was promised!
Here are our voice. Respect our demands.
Interrupted! Better wages! Pay vacations! No more hunger! We will not let Sebastian frighten us! Let the king and queen answer! Give power to the people!
Drive them out to Versailles. Bring them here to Paris.
Liberty or death! Liberty or death!
Je mets sur les rappels, le diamant au cou, tu m'as amené. En lumière, en langage, en jeté, dans la cage.
Cache please. The great Felician is in better spirits now.
Et tout ce qu'on ne court dans le silence, dans ce coffret noir, loin sous la terre.
Though I feel this isn't the time or place for such a song, mademoiselle.
And they would never interrupt me the way you did. What a shame she never heard this song. But you wish to speak business, yes? Then let us talk. First, answer me this. Why has there been near or no progress in passing on and guiding one's teachings, despite the many changes in era? You've elected to ignore your most sacred duty, throwing aside your benevolent instructions in favor of your pursuit of knowledge. Without my leadership to inspire you, this organization is about as useful as a chocolate teapot, it seems.
Please, mademoiselle. All these problems will be solved once I unravel the deepest secrets of the depth of myth.
Look at you, still clinging to that old drivel. Did I not already expose your worthlessness? I'd have had you swept up by the servants in my day.
But you're living proof of my thesis. You came back from the depths of myth. How can you not believe?
What I believe in is my ability to conquer death. I have no particular interest in your imaginary Paris. Now you're babbling nonsense about ideals.
It is our shared goal to return the world to its most glorious era, n'est-ce pas? We found the means. I only ask that you trust me.
Trust. You let me scale the Eiffel Tower of all things to use my diamond to unleash the depths of myth. While you stand at a safe distance and watch. That's your brilliant plan?
I admit we made a mistake, mademoiselle. But I've discovered the truth. The depths of myth don't lie below, but above. Altitude represents ascension, a primordial image as old as civilization itself. That is why you must reach the peak of the city's tallest structure. There, all of Paris, perhaps even the entire world, will transcend, if my theory proves correct.
Theories. Ugh, what torture it is to listen to you. And what of you, madame? Why are you staring at me like that? Your gaze is nauseating. Stop it. Are you even listening to me? I am. I never really understood any of the songs she sang. That's why I didn't bother to say anything. But I could tell she had a beautiful voice, the kind any singer would envy. She has a real sweet tooth, particularly for macaron. I've seen her eat a whole box in one go. But not just any old macaron. Only the Delays would do. I often had to plan our trips around the store on the Champs-Élysées. Lucky for me, Felician was a late riser, or else I'd have had to race all the way from the bakery to her place every morning. But what she was eating, they weren't macaron, were they? Madame Boiniche, please, tell me, what did she do to me? She stole your fate. Her original self perished long ago within the depths of myth. The spirit that found you was only a remnant, a mere shadow clinging to a world in which she no longer belonged. She longs to live again, even if it is only as a parasite. What about those memories we shared? Were they all just illusions? Some were true experiences you shared as your streams of fate merged. Others were but fabrications. The nuance can be difficult to discern without careful observation. You've really confused me, madame. What side are you on? I am a watcher of the streams of fate, not a participator in them. I take no sides. But you can do more than watch. You already have. You're the one that told me about this inevitable death. And then, Sia really did end up dead. You know exactly what's going to happen to me. You know everything, don't you?
It's not nearly as simple as you might imagine, Adele. To observe a stream is to see only its curves and eddies, the ripples of importance. I see the path, but not every moment along it. That is itself sufficient for me to ascertain one's eventual fate. There are rarely any exceptions.
You said rarely. So, there are exceptions?
An exception, yes. I told you about her, did I not? I had been drifting along the streams of fate when I saw a girl who resembled me, who in some part came from me. It was quite a revelation. I saw where her streams merged long before she was born, and I knew I would name her Matilda. That she would grow up to be kind, brave, and truly gifted. I followed her through every turn and every ripple to the very end. Then I looked away. I stopped watching.
The way you describe it, it sounds strange, madame. Almost cruel. As if you've ignored her in the present because you're afraid of her future.
I studied the entirety of her stream, every moment of her fate. It seemed enough. But then, something peculiar happened. In the final moments of this millennium, there was a certain kind of rain. Since that time, the streams of fate have lost their clarity. At times they are muddied, at others interrupted, twisted into vortexes. As they began to shift, so too did everything else. The fates I had seen had taken a new form. Nothing was the same. Soon, Elysienne will complete Beauresol's ritual. Once that happens, their spirit will rest forever here in this car, and a calamity will fall upon Paris. All the visions I saw end here.
You're implying something, aren't you? Are you saying that my fate isn't set in stone?
I am simply stating what I saw. Men who learn of their fates become passive to them, hoping that by inaction they would avoid their consequences. Others are driven to attempt, however vainly, to change it. How you interpret this prophecy is entirely up to you.
Then, there's still a chance for me to leave this car, n'est-ce pas?
This is a spiritual haven, a place which belongs to you alone. Once you leave, you may find salvation hidden within the currents, or a fate far worse than death.
I don't want to know what lies in wait for me. What I want is to get out of here and destroy the diamond, just as I promised. I won't fail again. You know a way to let me out, no? You wouldn't be here otherwise. Please, madame, tell me. Whatever future you're hoping to see, it will never happen if I give up now.
Even in the face of oblivion, you would try to change your fate. Go then.
Merci. Unbelievable. One sloppy mistake after another. You could be less conspicuous if you just written liar all over your face. You should count yourself lucky I covered for you. Are you expecting a thank you from me, Felician? Don't think I don't know. You just don't want your own secrets exposed. And didn't I tell you to stop talking to me like this while we're on Foundation grounds? Who knows who might be eavesdropping on us? And I told you that I can hear you perfectly well without you mouthing the words. Is that really so hard to understand? And if I slip up subconsciously? I suppose you might have forgotten what it feels like to have a mouth. Always so rude to me, but you offer nothing but praise according to that woman. You ought to have listened to me, gone to meet the guiding one and pledged your loyalty. But you didn't, because you are and always have been a stubborn fool. Fine, side with the Foundation if you want. Call it ignorance, call it short-sightedness. Should I expect anything less from such rabble? But staking our lives on that woman? That is something far more than simply foolish. Do you really trust her so much? I do. I believe in Madame Blanche. She'll prove I made the right choice.
Who is it?
It's me, Martin. I've come to check on the status of my field mission application. Is now not a good time?
Please, come in, Burton. We finally meet, Miss Verton. Matilda has told me much about you.
Then you must be Madame Barrow-Bernage.
I see we can skip the formalities. You have seen the golden thread, have you not?